Hello, everyone. My name is Linda Gunner. I am the CEO and founder of Linda's Perfection Creations. Linda's Perfection Creations is an event planning and wedding decor company. We cater to small and large events in and around the Philadelphia area. We do full service, partial, custom, month of coordinations. More people know that as day of coordination, but it actually month because you typically cannot plan a wedding in a day. That would be, I don't care how great of a planner you are, is impossible. We do custom events where we tailor a package. So if you pick one of our packages and you don't have all the needs you want, we can tailor a package to fit your needs. So you can add some a la carte options, or we can make a package specific for your wedding needs. I do full service event as well. I do planning, I do decor, I do both together and separate. So if you have like a florist job and you just want us to be a florist, we can do that. If you want us to plan, we can do that as well. If you want us to do both, we do both as well. I am a master certified wedding planner and a florist. So today's video, I know I stated I was going to talk about a new chapter, but before I go to, I just want to tell you that some of the things that upcoming businesses does and some of the things that businesses do that give their brand a bad reputation. So once in a while, you know, because I know how it feels when I first started my business. I know how it feels for people to give you a chance. And I once in a while I try to use different venues in the upcoming venues and try the services to just see how things are. But sometimes the key is that people, business relation and the things that they do cause a problem. And sometimes it's bad for business. And like that, your business is not going to go anywhere. So I'm just going to use that as an example. So I hire a client hired me to provide services and she wanted a specific chair. So I outsourced somebody because it was last minute. It was not a person that I typically would use, but because of the short meeting time, I decided to use that client. I verified the information that I wanted from them. Long story short, on the day of the event, the product that I paid and hired them for, it wasn't the service that they delivered. So that kind of like that, it put the energy in the client. Of course, I knew my client was going to be disappointed about it, but it was one of those things that you had to let your client know what's going on because there's certain things you cannot hide. So as a coordinator, I did speak with the person that brought the product and told them that, okay, what are we going to do about the situation? They said, okay, well, we can be back and bring the product back in so time. And the client was okay with that. Only to turn around in the end, they didn't go. And they came back with another reason. Oh, well, we want more money. We want this and we want that for delivery fee and so on and so forth. And with that as a client in that position for me as a business person, one, I feel like it's unfair because two, you was paid for certain fee to deliver services and you did not delay the right services. Now, I do understand that sometimes there's errors and things happen. Nobody's perfect. But at that same time, as a vendor, you are supposed to correct that. And unfortunately, that person wasn't able to correct their wrongs. And what that put me in the bind was to end up going ahead. Luckily for me, I usually always try to have a plan B. I had to outsource certain things and it was able to provide the clients the need. Now, it wasn't what they wanted, but I was able to give them a substitution for what it is. And in the end, they were a little disappointed, but they were still happy. So one lesson that I learned from that, one, you know, everybody, I don't care license or not licensed sometimes, we all make mistakes, but it's what you do after that mistakes happen. So one thing that I learned for that one, I'm never going to work with that client again, that person again, because when you put my business in jeopardy, because if I'm providing a service for the client, it's your reputation's on the line. And that's what I speak of, how if that make sure that everybody is licensed and certified, because when people are licensed and certified with their business, they take that to heart. They take that with pride. They don't want anything or anyone to come and mess that up. So they take it very seriously. People who are not licensed sometimes would do just about anything that. And you don't want that on your day off. Now, if I was in the wedding planner that I was, or the coordinator that I was, that could have gone horrible. Like that client would not have gotten what it wanted. But because, as I stated, anything that I do, I always have a plan A, plan B. So just in case this plan A doesn't work, I know where to fall back on to make my days go the way it's supposed to be, to make sure that my client is happy. And that's one thing that I do. No matter what the situation, problem is going to come. And wedding planning business, as I said, is one of the top 5 stressful business in the world. It's going to come, but it's what you do after those things come. In the end, I was able to make my client happy. It may not be what she wanted initially, but I was able to still provide a higher level of service to make her day. And that's something I want everybody to take out of life, that be careful what you do, because in that end, you just create a bad business reputation. One, I would never work with that client again. Two, everybody that I know, I would tell them not to work with that client. That, not, I'm sorry, not the client, that vendor. And moving forward, I know how to handle things. So in life, you learn a lot of lessons, and you take the good with the bad. Um, and with that, you with those experiences, you know how to handle things better. And that's what I say. I have over 10 plus years in the industry, and I'm not going to tell you that sometimes everything goes well. That's just part of our job. Sometimes behind the scenes, those are things that just happen. And but it's what you do after that what matters. So every client that I work with, I make sure that no matter what, to do everything within my power physically to make sure that the day is grand. So to my DIY brides, and what this lesson I want you to take from that is that when you are working with people, whether family, friends, whether somebody refer you or somebody tell you something about somebody, make sure you do your work, your background check. And even if you plan something, make sure you have a backup plan, because things fall. Sometimes might have the perfect plan and it may still fall apart. And that's just part of life. Nothing is certain. And I also want to say, my staff, I'm very grateful for them, because no matter what the situation is, we work together as a team to always accomplish goal. And the thing about it, it might be stressful a little. Even when my nerves is running high, they are there to calm me down. We work together to solve. It's not that, oh well, I'm the boss, so I have to do this. Well, we work together to make sure that everything goes well. So I am very grateful to have people like that on my team. I'm very proud to say that I have a great staff. It's great staff is hard to come along with. And when you find good staff, you must appreciate them. And I really, really appreciate them for sticking with me through all the craziness and everything that I do. So I won't hold you guys all. That's all for tonight. It's a little late for me today with my video. But so as I stated, it's wedding season, so it's a little crazy. The time is gonna be off a little bit because I know wedding season I have to do certain things and a lot of things that I have to do. But thanks for watching. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to my channel. In the upcoming weeks, I'm going to be doing different series. I say I'm going to do different series. We just finished the invitation series. I'm going to do a different one, to take a couple of days just to dive a little deeper into what it is that we're going to do. I also, as I said, I have a event planning and wedding decor class where I teach my brides how to plan wedding from start to finish. So I teach you from how to pick your right vendor. I teach you how to go look for bridal shopping with your brides, with your bridal party. I also teach you how to find the perfect venue, some of the right questions you need to ask, from the color palette, what colors go with what, because sometimes we pick colors and everybody just think everything go with everything, or sometimes we pick a color that think maybe this may not work best. So I teach you from the colors to your invitation to the morning. If I help you plan your wedding, it's it's gonna be like planning your wedding yourself with a professional planner, but you're actually doing it yourself, and it'll be easier, it'll be less stress. So you can sign up for that. You and friends and family who are your tribe who are going to be helping you, and you can learn how to plan your wedding. You can also go to my website at Linda's Perfection Creations Event, where you can sign up for a free 30-minute consultation. So if you have a wedding or upcoming events and you just want to ask questions and listen to, about my packages and the plan and some of the services that we have, I can also talk to you about that. So it's 30 minutes. Whether you decide to go with the package or not, you still get that for free. But once again, thank you for watching. My name is Linda Gunno. I am the Master Certified Wedding Planner of Linda Profession Creation. Thank you and have an amazing day. Bye.